The Sserafim is probably one of the most controversial and talked about K-pop groups at the moment. After their last live performances and a weird statement, the group faces their biggest backslash so far. If you go on TikTok, the large majority of videos are completely against them or completely in defense of them. There is no in between really. So in this video I will take a look at the situation while trying to be as neutral as possible. I'm not a fan or hater of them, I just don't really like their style of music, but let's get into the topic. The Sserafim always had it rough when it came to criticism regarding their live vocal performances. But everything came to a new climax with their encore performance of Easy on M Countdown a few weeks ago. K-netizens and netizens really didn't like how the members didn't have the best live vocals there, and it wasn't that great to be honest. But at this point this is just a hype entertainment thing. I don't think it really matters if a group doesn't get an encore right every time, but sometimes it's really hard to watch. You still have to remember how long some of the members are in the industry. But I don't put the blame on the members, I personally believe that is the fault of the company and you guys. Now you may asking why am I at fault? If the majority of fans wouldn't be that horny and want better vocals, they would train their idols more. But I guess looks are more important for the most fans. Only if shit goes down hard, they want to change. But let's take a look at the most criticized member, Sakura. She gets dragged down the most by the people. So her performances aren't really that good with the Sserafim, but I don't believe it's her fault. At least not entirely. But why do I believe that? It is not like that there are no good live performances of her. Of course, she isn't a top vocalist and probably will never be one. But it's not like we have that many, so who cares? In general, it looks more like the songs of the Sserafim are not made for her. A lot of netizens agree that she needs a higher pitch to sing more comfortable. Now, if you include the lack of a vocal coaching, it is predestined to become a disaster. The lack of vocal coaching is probably the most severe problem and a problem that appeared more and more with newer K-pop generations. It's not like that the Sserafim is the only group with this problem, but yeah. The most recent event that helped with the downfall of the Sserafim was their Choechella performance. And wow, TikTok had a blast with this one. Users on TikTok basically questioned the whole existence in the K-pop industry. And it didn't help that in some cases fans subbed the Choechella performance with the sound of different performances to make it sound better or also worse. Some people are just really unhinged for no reason, so if you want to look it up yourself, just go on YouTube. But was the Choechella performance really that bad? I mean kinda, if I was a fan, I wouldn't be happy about this performance. But that has also to do with the whole vibe and stage presence of the group, which is in my opinion also not that great. They had good and bad moments, and it is hard to form a real opinion because of the quality of the videos. And it is also a whole different vibe if you are an attendant of the concert. But in general, it wasn't that great in my opinion. And if the clips I saw from the second performance were real ones, then they just really said fuck live vocals and just use backtracks. I just don't know what the label was thinking, and I feel really sorry for them, because no one wants to be in their situation. I just think that Hype and Source need to step up their game when it comes to training their idols. Still, their performances aren't this unlistenable hellspawn some people make it out to be. But I think a lot of it is still over-exaggerated. But the situation is still not over, because Sakura had to make a statement after the Choechella performance. And oh boy, this one was not good. One of her points is that they only debuted 2 years ago. This is kinda true, but she debuted first 12 years ago in Japan. And J1 was with her a nice one. I think they just can't deal with the hate at the moment, and the statement was more fuel in the fire. Despite some points being reasonable, it is just not a smart thing to put out there. In my opinion, Hype and Source just straight up didn't know what they were doing, and sent the Sserafim to the beaches of Normandy with this Choechella performance. The best thing they could probably do is wait for the next comeback and give them some high intensity vocal training to lessen the hate over the long run. In general, I think the hate is still too much, and we all know how excessive hate can end in K-pop over the long run. We just need to wait and see how they will act on all of this. But if you don't like a group, the best thing you can do is just not putting money into them. But what is your opinion on this situation? Do you think the Sserafim will take a hard hit from this, or will it just go on the same way as before? Write your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, and don't forget, send Dreamcatcher and Purple Kiss. Bye.